everyone. We're K56 CLC2 from Ho Chi Minh City University. Today we're here at one of the most famous places in Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon Central Coast.
Located in the city center, Saigon Central Post Office is an indispensable site for foreign tourists to the city. Its unique architecture, great aesthetics, and historical values have deeply left impression in tourists' mind. Situated at No. 2, the Paris Commune Street, District 1, Saigon Central Post Office is one of the most typical architectural works in Ho Chi Minh City. Being a mixture of Gothic, Renaissance, and French influences, the building fascinates tourists by its typical colonial French feature, from exterior to interior decorations.
It was built around 1886 to 1891. There are many stories about the architect of the Saigon Central Post Office. Some sources say the building was designed by French architect Gustave Eiffel, the man who built the Eiffel Tower and New York Statue of Liberty. Some other sources say the post office was designed by architect Vallejo and his assistant Fairhooks. One account says it was first designed and built by Eiffel, and 20 years later Vallejo and Fairhooks rebuilt it. Notably features are its curved windows, the big clock above the main entrance. The building has always been the post office center of the city since then. The building features a balanced architecture of the high aesthetic work items. All of the details and symmetrical balance are divided into both sides through a center axis. The facade retaining cubic structure with the arches above the entrances has recorded the names and faces of the characters representatives of French saints.
The main pillars supporting the second floor are decorated with reliefs made of rectangular stone engraved with the names of scientists who have contributed to civilization, particularly in electricity and communications. Among these names, there are the President of the United States Benjamin Franklin, the Italian inventor Alessandro Volta, the British physicist Michael Faraday, French mathematician Gay Lussac, Audrey, Ohm, Arago, Galvani, Foucault, and Laplace.
Inside the building is a system of dome-adjacent main engines and a long arch inside. The big dome is supported by 4 iron pillars located at 4 corners. All of the convergence points between the pillars and rafters are elaborately designed and carved into beautiful architectural details. Thanks to the system, the whole building becomes much higher, more spacious and airy. With such a unique design from exterior to interior decoration, Saigon Central Post Office building can be seen as a building with a unique and colorful architecture at that time in Saigon.
Tourists to Ho Chi Minh City travel will actually be spurred on by the terminal's architectural style. Again, about the main building, there also have many buildings used as warehouse, installation of machinery, and cultural equipment. There are benches for visitors to rest. Tourists In Vietnam, tourism can also buy old stamps, postcards, and other objects to take home as souvenirs. For them, a photo here is mandatory. The women in the South culture wear the traditional Vietnamese áo dài and speak fluent English to the delight of foreign visitors in Vietnam travel.
There are also two maps talking about the history of establishing Saigon telecommunication system on either side of the interior wall. They respectively are Saigon Asset Environment 1892, which to Telegraphic Line of Southern Vietnam and Cambodia 1892, and Linus Telegraphic Quest Dulces Vietnam to Cambodia 1936, to Saigon and its environment 1892.
This is an historic building where children and students can learn about the history, culture, and architecture. This is also an ideal place for couples to take some photos for their wedding photography, and for young people who want to keep something in their memory about this vibrant city. Another specialty of this place is that there are writing desks where you can have your words translated into other languages. This man has been doing this for almost 40 years. He has witnessed all the drawbacks and development of the country and changed it in both of it. Every word, every sentence he writes are people with and love. So he keeps them confidential and always translates them in the most appropriate way.
In the 21st century, people hardly send traditional letters. Therefore, his customers are usually the elder wanting to recall their reminiscences about an ancient Saigon. For us, this is one of the most respected jobs that preserve Vietnamese culture and tradition. Unique beauty of the city's post office building has increasingly lured the large number of tourists thanks to a magnificent architectural works. Saigon Notre Dame Basilica, with two soaring bell towers along with the two modern skyscrapers, the building retains a harmonious combination of ancient beauty and the breadth of a modern life. It is worthy one of the architectural works attracting the most number of tourists in Ho Chi Minh City tourism.